And let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, quarter bar forward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, up and over back. Come on, and 2 and 3 and 4, reverse roll through. A regular roll through. 2 tendus to your second. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4 to the bar. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4 away from the bar. Grand and 2 and 3 and 4, pull yourself out of yourself. Roll through the other way, feel yourself, heels down, close first. Find your balance in first, and that is all it needs to be. And here we go. Inhale with them, relax your muscles. Put a bra in 5. Once again. Heels down and forward, 2 slow turns. Let's go plie half point and stretch and flex and half and fold and half. Heel and brush it in 1 and 2. You flex your half point, full point, half point, heel down, brush it in and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Inside 1, outside 1, through your feet, heels down and close and 1. So demi-plie half point, then stretch. Now lift your flex, half point, 4, ripple through your foot, brush it in and flat. Plie half point, heel down and flex, half point, 4 point, half and heel and close. Plie half, flex, 4, through your foot, brush it in and flat. 1 outside, 1 inside, 1 outside to second, roll through it in second. And that is it. And here we go. It would be nice to have a low allongé with your demi-plie half point each time. So lower your arms so you can give yourself that allongé. And heel. Now flex. To the front. Brush it in. Lower your arm to allongé. Ideally put a breath through first position when you lift your flex. Here we go. To the other side, please. And feel his fingers nice and long. Let's go 1 to the front and the 1 to the back and the 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1. 1 to the side. Is that right? Yes, 1 to the side. Front and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 1 to the back and the 1 to the front and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 to the side and the 1 to the side and the 1 and the 2, just 3 too close to continue and go to the other side. 1 to the front, 1 to the back, 4 to the side. 1 inside side, 1 outside side, 4 inside front. 1 to the back and the 1 to the front, 4 outside side. 1 to the side, 1 to the side, just 3 to the back, plié soutenu other side. Making sense? Outside front, inside back, outside side, 4. Inside side, outside side, inside front, 4. Outside back, inside front, outside side, 4. Inside side, outside side, inside back, 3, and soutenu. And we are starting in first position. How's Gregg? Yeah.
So it's front, back, and then 4, and then
Start inside. You're always switching feet between sections. Inside side, outside side. It's the same idea, just starting, and now 4 to the front. Inside. Yep.
okay.
Then start reversing it. Outside back, inside front. 4. Start inside side again, outside side again. Just 3 to the back. So we have time for a soutenu. And you're ready for the other side? So it's always outside, inside, outside. Then it's inside, outside, inside. Outside, inside, outside. Inside, outside, inside. Making sense? Ish? Okay, I take it as a yes. Here we go. And first two are always a little slower, push into the floor and close and back, nice and square. And 4. You're starting inside, side, next, and 1. And 2. Inside, front, and 5. Stop outside, side, outside, back, my back, and front. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Inside, side. Outside, side. 3 to the back, inside. To the other side, here we go, and back. And side. Start inside, side. And front. Outside, back. We push into the floor. And 4 to the side. Inside, side. Outside. 3 back. And finish. Right. Mm. 1 to the front, 1 to the side, 2 inside front, 1 to the back, 1 to the side, 2 inside back. 1 to the front, 1 to the back, 2 to the side, one to the back, one to the front, one to the side on the inside demi-plie. One in the back, one in the side, two. One in the front, no, hold on, one in the two, one in the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, one. You're starting front, side, 2, back, side, 2, side, 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 okay, side, 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 front, side, back, side. I'm getting lost in my pattern. Back and the side and the 2, front and the side and the 2, side and the side and the side and the back and the side and the front and the side. Front and the side and the 2, back and the side and the 2, 1 and the 2 and the 3, switch front to the side, to the front, to the side, plie, back and the side and the 2, front and the side and the 2, 3 to the side, inside back, outside side, inside front, outside side, soutenu. Oh, I thought this is going to be an easy one, but it isn't. Oh, we're all confused now. Front side, inside front, back side, inside back 2.
Okay.
3 to the side, inside front, 1 outside side, inside back, outside side. Done.
Okay.
Right.
That's
And
it?
you, yep, and you can have a plie there after your number 7 before we reverse or go to the other side, and here we go. And front, side, front, and back. 3 to the side, inside front, outside side, inside back, outside side, plie, and 1. Front and side, inside front, and the 3 to the side. Inside back and outside side and inside front, outside side to the other side front, side, inside front, back, inside back, 3 side, switch, 1. Destination 5th, a little quicker into 5th. How about doing exactly the same thing with dégages? Now that the pattern is slowly coming in. Jane, you could be substantially sooner into your 5th. Especially now with your dégagé, after that fabulous summer rain. It shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. Here we go. Same thing with dégagés, please. And 5th, and 5th, and 5th, and 5th, 5th, 5th. 3. To the other side and relax. All right. What can I say? 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 cheval 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. That gets you to fifth back, so we have to switch our port bras. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Passé and flat, just feel yourself. 5, 6, 7 and 8. 7, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, cheval. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cheval. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, cheval. 3, passé, relevé. Let's just stay there. We'll go to the left afterward. So it's 7, 6, and 5. 7, 1 cheval, 6, 2 cheval. 5, 3 cheval. Passé flat from there. Second time passé relevé, just stay where you are. So your port bras goes twice on the oar. The last set goes on the dom before you passé and flat in the back. Okay. Yes, yes.
The second one, Alex doesn't close and 2 chevals. It's just 1.
The second set is 2 chevals.
It is.
Yes, the first time you have 7 and 1 cheval to make it 8. The second time you have 6 and 2 chevals to make it 8. Now you're in fifth position back. That is why we reverse our port bras the third time with 5 chevals and 5 dégagés and 3 chevals. That gets you back to fifth position behind before your first passé and flat. Okay. Are we good, Greg? I see doubt.
After the first 7 dégagés, the sixth one, the seventh one closes front before it goes back.
No, it closes back because it came from the front. The logic is if you're starting it from the front, you're closing back.
Okay. But why does the arm then not change?
Well, because you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cheval gets you back to fifth front on 8. So you're starting from the front again. So therefore that port bras repeats.
Yeah.
Now you have 2 chevals. Now you're coming from fifth back. So therefore the port bras needs to change for the last one.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I'm so happy I still have the ability to rattle you. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change back. Go 1 and 2 and 3. 2 chevals come from behind with a reverse port bras. 3 chevals this time and 1. What happened to my 3 chevals up there in Portland? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 chevals and 5. 3 chevals, passé relevé. And just stay right there. If you start timing, you don't have to stay there forever, but be in total control and relax. Yeah, always your number 1 comes from fifth and your number last goes to the other fifth. Just saying. Okay. Here we go. Really caress the floor with your toes when you take these pas de chevals. Pound the floor with your dégagés. That's much better. Yeah, and pass it back. You're absolutely correct. This time. Let's go simple. Circular port bras 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 8 ronds de jambes and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, plié and coupé and passé, and relevé. Tenlié, brush it through for your port-de-bras forward, 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Circular port-de-bras 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 8 rondejons. Plié, coupé, passé, relevé. Push it right through 7 and 8. Brush it through up and over back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 away from the bar 7 and 8. And then you're on your own. Circular port-de-bras, 8 rondejons, 45 plié, coupé, passé, relevé. Tenlié backward and forward. Bring your back foot through to first for your port-de-bras forward and to the bar before you reverse the whole thing. Okay. And here we go. And 1. Each corner, each wall of the room. Following your fingertips. Feel your fourths and your firsts. Here we go. To the other side, please. And 1 and 2 and 3, 5 and 6 and 7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 balance was plie attitude around, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Number 5 is the beginning for your plie développé front. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7. You're starting your grand rond at 45 degrees. Demi-plie relevé, 45 degrees. Close fifth to tune at the side. So it's kind of a 3, 5 and 7 affair. 3 balance was plie attitude around. 4 balance was basically number 5 goes to plie développé back. So you have your linear motion. Now you have 7 balance was. Number 7 is your plie for your grand rond all the way around. Plie relevé, stay, close. And here we go. Nice and small. Here we go, and a 1, 2, 3, plie. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plie up and close, a 1, 2, 3. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 1, 7. To the other side we go, 1, 2, 3. Easy, 1, 2, 3. Linear through, around and let's go 1 fondu front and a 1 fondu side, 1 inside front, tombe forward, step back. 1 fondu back and a 1 fondu side, 1 inside back, so that's a short balance. Tombe back, step forward. 1 to the front and a 1 to the back. 1 to the side, 1 single, 1 double. 1 to the back, 1 to the front. 1 to the side, 1 single, 1 double. Let's just stay right there. Feel your balance for a second before we close, and we'll go to the left afterward. So your first pattern is fondu front, fondu side, same leg. Inside forward, tiny balance, tombe, step back. Reverse that, back and side, inside back, tiny balance, tombe, step back. We're switching pattern. You're going front, back, side, single and double. Back, front, side, single, double, stay. Or just 45 degrees and accepting for these balances. It is your choice where you want to put in relevés and where you don't. And here we go. And fondu, nice and smooth. And to the side. Close fifth back, inside front fondu. Tiny balance, tombe, step back. That's good. Reverse that. Frappe front, frappe side, flick, flack on the oar, frappe back, frappe side, flick, flack on the dawn, double front, double side, double back, double side, double side, plié soutenu, other side, and the front and the side, flick, flack, and the back and the side, the other flick, flack, double front, double side, double back, double side, 2 more doubles to the side, plié soutenu, other side. Front side around, back side around, doubles front side, back and side, 2 more doubles to the side into demi-plié, à la seconde, fifth soutenu. And here we go, it's not terribly frantically fast, so we can really strike and freeze our positions, and the one, plié around, and 1, plié around, good, and front, double side, double back, double side, 2, plié soutenu, and over. You're doing so well, let's have it one more time on the other side. Nice and crisp, confident, and 1. Almost. Coupe and front and coupe and side and coupe and back, tiny lift. Demi-passé and side, demi-passé and front, demi-passé back to the side, 1 more lift. Start again front and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and close petit battement. Attitude, feel yourself, stretch, soutenu, other side. 1 in the front and 1 in the side. This is fairly low, just below your knee. Now give it a tiny lift, but it doesn't have to go very high. Since we are already in the back, we are starting the next set to the side from a demi-passé. 1 and 2 back to the front. 1 more time back to the side. Now this tiny lift is à la seconde. Start 90 and front and 2. And back to arabesque, this time at full height, close. Petit battement, attitude. Feel yourself, stretch and soutenu. So it is front, side, back, side, front, side, back again. Switch to attitude back. First one's really low, second one's just a tad higher. Third one's at full height. Always open and close your foot below your knee. Just from coupe. And open. Straight back into your coupe to the side. And to the back. Tiny lift. Feel that lift in your standing leg. Stay all the way out there. Now start a new demi-passé to the side. And to the front. 1 more to the side. Not too high yet. So you can lift it on the side. Lift. Now to fall low, higher, 2 grand battements, low, so these are tiny développés, a little higher, 2 grand battements, low, a little higher, 2 grand battements, cloche and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. Tiny développé, a little higher développé, think you're a rocket kick line, 2 grand battements to the front. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, so really feel that action lifting your toes, then push into the floor for your grand battements. Open and close and the open and close and the 2 grand battements, cloches and 2 and the 3 and the 4, stretch 5, close 5th, other side. And here we go. Would be great to feel these different dynamics. Brushing your toes versus developing and developing. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Nice and long in your waist. Nice and relaxed in your shoulders. As much as you can. Let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. the side, then the 2 inside front, then the back and the side, then the 2 inside back and the side, 2 and the 3 and the front and the back and the plie and the coupe. Ooh, close. Front and the side, then the 2 inside front and the back and the side, then the 2 inside back and the 3 and the 2, 1 and the front and the back. Close your 5th. Coupe. Close. Easy. Easy Monday combination, which is pretty much the same we did on the boy. Yes, Greg?
The last phrase.
3 to the side, inside
Okay.
front, balance 1. 5th, coupe.
And then
Yep,
just,
that's
oh,
exactly.
okay.
Horrifyingly predictable. Okay. Let's give this a mark. What do you say? Yes.
Down goes not into a plie, right? It's.
No, it doesn't. It just goes straight through. Your plie is in 5th position. So it closes with the mi-plie. But it would be the other leg. Balance what happens on your inside leg, just saying. There you go. Okay, here we go. Nice clean 5th. And feel yourself evenly suspended between both arms and both legs. Front and the back plie and go. Away. That's it. Right away. How about reversing that with dégages? Starting again in croisé. So now it's back side and effacé back, front side and croisé front. 3 écarté backs, back and front. Plie close, front foot picks up this time. Heel forward.
Oh,
Lows behind. Hold on. Yes, we had our back foot picking up the first time, so now it needs to be our front foot picking up the next time. So we're going back, front, plie, en dedans, close back.
okay.
Then you're ready to go from the other side. With dégages. Yes, correct. Okay. Here we go. Oh, no. Really push down into the floor. Dégages, Jane, please. Hold on a second, Greg, sorry. There was a communications error. Right. And remember, we are pushing down to lift the leg via toe speed. Right. And then we're letting it drop right into that 5th. And this is 45 and 45. Now you can close it in 5th front, pick up your front foot. Here we go one more time. And two balance bars there in the end. It would have been good. Okay. But I'll get you for these two balance bars, Jane. Right, I'll get you for them. Three dégagés, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, relevé, tombé, pas de bruit. 3 balance bars and 3, actually it's 4 balance bars, plié, back foot goes first, close. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, front and back, plié, en dehors, close back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, front and back, plié, back foot goes. That's our golden rule of thumb. Hold on. And closes front, so we can go on the other side with our dégagés. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, plié, close behind. First one closes in front, second one closes behind. One more time for logistics.
Yeah.
Triple dégagé. 1 and 2 and 3. Open tombé, pas de bruit. Balançoire and 3 and 4. Plié, back foot goes first, so your first hand is to the left. Apologies. Close fifth. Front. So we're not changing our spot the first time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. Now do change your spot and close fifth back. That gets you to the other side. Always from your back foot. Second turn goes to the right. Yes.
The second one.
Plié. Don't change your first. There we go. Now start your dégagés écarté on the other side. 1 and 2 and 3 tombé. Pas de bruit. Back foot goes, balançoire again, front and back. Close fifth back. Same foot picks up. Change spot and close fifth behind. Now you're on the other side. It's just one reason to go twice. So first one, keep your spot. Second one, change your spot and close and back. Yes, no, maybe. Three dégagés, tombé, pas de bruit, 4 balançoires. On the occupé turn from fifth back to fifth front. Start over. 3 dégagés. Tombé, pas de bruit. 4 balançoires. Back foot goes on the or close fifth front and change your spot to finish up on the other side. Yep, and you're ready for the other side. 3 dégagés, close fifth. Making sense, Greg? See, that's what you get for omitting your balance bars in that reverse. I see you stuck.
I know, I just have to not overturn that first one.
Yes, that is quite correct. And then you do have to overturn the second one. And you won't overturn it if you know where to spot and you actually spot there instead of just, oh, okay. Are we good to give this a mark? You could go again if you wanted to. Make sure you land your pirouettes in a nice plie so you have a good start for your next dégagés. So brush your first one from demi-plie. Demi-plie so you can push into the floor. And immediately start with the other legs, your dégagés. This is all about pushing down to lift your legs. Okay. And here we go. And first, fifth. Are you sure about this, Gregg? I'll let you suffer. Yes, Jane, and close behind. Yeah, make sure that your toes are crawling to your back coupe before you close. Gregg, it's only 2 dégagés to first and 1 to fifth instead of 3 to first and 1 to fifth. There are only 3 all total. That's why you're running a little bit out of time. So Tombi starts on 4. 1, 2, 3, relevé 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Otherwise, it's going to be too rushed. Then you really truly have to be on both feet to balance well, always with your downstage leg. Or from 5th position front, provided we are in the correct 5th position front.
Okay.
This is so much fun. Let's start it one more time on the right. What do you say? Yeah, really accents down and in to allow your legs to go out. Good one. Get onto 2 feet. Up in the correct place, you went twice on the same side because all balance was downstage, not upstage. But how about discussing this further tomorrow? Your future self will exactly recognize what went wrong. I'm forgetting my stuff. Low and 2 petit battement, 3 and 4 petit battement, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Started to the side and 2 to the front and 4 to the back and 6 up and over back. Started to the back and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 to the front. Temps lié. Why not demi-plié? Fouilleté, you're on the other side. Coupé and open to the front. Petit battement open to 45 degrees arabesque. Petit battement 45 écarté front. Port de bras. Lifted to the side. To demi-passé to the front. To another petit battement to arabesque. Up and over back. Lifted to the back. So that's always starting with a relevé long there. Close to the side, to the front, port de bras forward, temps lié forward, plié, fouilleté. Done. So your pattern is front, back, side, side, front, back, back, side, front, before your port de bras, as we get gradually higher. Front, back, side is your first pattern. Then port de bras. All port de bras go toward your toes. And then you start from there. Are we going to give this a mark or are we totally confused? What does Gregg say up there?
Let's mark it.
Okay. Did we erase all the uncertainties or did we add some?
So it's front, back, side, port de bras, and then
Side, front, back.
side, front, back.
Port de
bras
bras.
back.
Then it's back, side, front, port de bras. Temps lié. Fouilleté, temps lié. Pirouette. Okay. Here we go. Work with both legs. Try to make each developé feel exactly the same way, despite the different heights. Using both arms and both legs at the same time. Super low at first. Side. And stretch to your toes and lift it at a second. Lift it, now passé. Now front. Now back. Portable. Relevez long from there. That's it. Now through passé to écoute. Now to the front. And portable forward with plié into tendu. Plié, fouilleté. Tend lié. Nice and calm. Make sure you land in fifth back, not any place else. Super low. It should be a petit battement to get to your arabesque. There we go. And another petit battement to get to écoute. And portable melt. Lift it. There we go. Passé. Front. And back. Up and over back. And lift it. Super square. Let your legs go to the side. And forward. Let your legs do all the work, nice and smooth. There we go. Tendu. Yes, that was much better there when it comes to the closing, Greg. Much, much better. Okay, yes. I know. This is my argument for changing legs in the combination. Because this one didn't. Yeah, much better there controlling your landing from your passé into fifth back the second time around, instead of just letting your toes fly somewhere out there. Okay. Balancé side, piqué arabesque, balancé back, piqué arabesque. Close fifth, balancé forward, balancé back, balancé side, chassé forward. Demi-plié, pirouettes, 2/4, step back, demi-plié, 45 degrees, plié, pas de bourrée, soutenu. You're on the other side. Balancé side, piqué, balancé back, piqué forward, however, land in this corner and close fifth. So you can balancé forward, back, side, chassé. Plié, pirouettes, 2/4, step back, plié, arabesque. Plié, pas de bourrée, sous and soutenu. And I guess we should finish that second arabesque and plié, just for safety. Balancé back. Then piqué arabesque to plié in the other croisé corner. So just sail right over there. It's an en dedans, 3/4 turn. Your second piqué. Balancé back, not tombé. This is a balancé sandwich, Greg. Balancé side, piqué arabesque. Balancé back. Piqué arabesque forward, however, switch your spot to the other croisé corner with a heel forward and a counter shoulder, which makes it an en dedans turn to the other side. Demi-plié. Land and plie. Now from there, close fifth and balancé effacé front. Close fifth, then balancé effacé front. Yep. And back. And side. And chassé croisé. Plié pirouette on the or to fourth. Step back. Plié fourth. Arabesque 45 degrees. Plie to plié-esque fifth and sous. And soutenu. Yep. So there's a pas de bourrée, obviously. So in case of doubt, it's a balancé somewhere. Then from there, Jane, switch feet for your next balancé effacé front. Yep, correct. And back, and side, and chassé, croisé forward. There's the other croisé forward, because technically the other foot is in back. That's right. Pirouette to fourth. Step back, plié. Arabesque, plié, pas de bourrée. Soutenu. How are we doing marking-wise?
So balancé, piqué, and then it goes back.
Balancé also. Balancé side, piqué, arabesque, balancé back. So all you have to do is step on your arabesque foot for a balancé backward before your next piqué.
So
Side
here
to the corner, now back
balancé.
to the corner and 3/4 turn to plié. Yep, demi plié. Yep, close fifth. Now balancé effacé forward. Yep, and back. So make sure it's not confusing. There we go. Now side en face. There are three now. Now chassé from there, croisé. There you go. Plié pirouette en dehors. Step back, plié. Arabesque. Pas de bourrée and soutenu. There we go. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Since it goes a little through the music, let's dump that soutenu and just take your next balancé from fifth back. Would you like to mark that one more time? There is technically time for everything. The second arabesque takes a little bit longer. You want to hear that one more time? Let's do that once again. Sense ish. It is a little quick, I give you that, but it's Monday too.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What is really important in this whole thing, snap your heads around, take these piqué arabesques extremely sharp and to the point. then you also will not feel rushed. Ditto your pirouettes.
I'm missing something. So if it's
One,
balance, pique,
2, 3,
and then balance,
and plie piqué. Yep, you're doing exactly the right thing. Let it happen. 3/4 turns to arabesque, plie, and pas de bourrée. Plie, pas de bourrée. No, close fifth. I'm sorry, my bad. There's no pas de bourrée there. And immediately have your first effacé forward balancé and 7.
but it's this one.
Yes, exactly. Now you go back. Now you go side. Now you're chasséing forward. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, important to always have your coupé in the back in the balance. If that coupé sneaks to the front, then you'll be in trouble. But usually it doesn't. Okay. As in life, only one way to find out. Let's have a go at it. Here we go, and one. Little less force balance here, forward and back and side. Chassé, go. There we go. And relax for a second. Yeah, just don't hesitate in between, and then you'll get right to where you need to go to. Yeah, your life is not over after the arabesque. Your life is over after the effacé balancé, Greg.
I don't know why I can't.
And then really make your preparations instead of individual positions. Is that making any sort of sense? Are we good to attempt the other side? Okay, here we go. So you had it figured out? Your second arabesque lands in effacé, Jane, not in croisé. But your timing was correct. For Gregg threw an auto balancé in there that doesn't belong there. Yeah, it's only one balancé back after your piqué arabesque. You threw another one in there somewhere.
Oh, you mean before they?
Yes, correct, before the piqué. Which needs no force whatsoever. All it needs is a pushing of the back foot and a spot change, and you are done with it. Right, that's all it is, Jane.
That goes balance, and then step.
For
the.
no, it's a piqué. That's where you're losing time.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. It's all piqués, excepting for the last one. The last one comes from a fourth. So the first piqué arabesque is just a tease for the second one. That goes around a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, let's do this one more time. What do you say? It's kind of cute. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's it, Jane. pas de bourrée. And 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, piqué, go. You both got what? It's a piqué, not a fourth the first time. There is no time for a fourth. And it shouldn't be a fourth. So with your step, already get your heel forward and get your head changing after your balancé back. Is that making sense?
Okay.
So the timing for the first one and the second one are completely identical. 1, 2, 3, piqué, and 1, 2, 3, piqué around. Then you have a little bit of time for your landing close fifth before taking your next balancé and either 6 or 7, depending on how fast you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah? All right. Let's do the other side one more time because the first one was almost there. So we
Which side?
let's start with our left foot in front.
Oh,
Instead of throwing. We made it through the right. And then we both got stuck at the same time. That's a Jane. Okay. Here we go. What a fun little agenda for this week. Here we are in 7. And 1. And the balancé, piqué, and plié, and balancé, 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 chassé. Temps lié and go to fourth, and up plié, pas de bourrée, and 1. Almost. That was the idea, so. I'll bring this one back tomorrow. What do you say? This is just a little tease. First, piqué arabesque, close front. Fifth, piqué arabesque, close front. First, piqué arabesque, plié, pas de bourrée, close fifth, and changement, 5 and 6, stretch your knees. First, piqué arabesque, close. Fifth, the other piqué arabesque. You're mixing them up, first and fifth, as we just did. Plié, pas de bourrée, close fifth, changement, stretch your knees. So you get to deal with the same material one more time. Plié. Plié and croisé. Pas de bourrée, that changes legs. 4 changements.
okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How is Jane doing? Okay. Let's give this a mark, shall we? Your Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Good one. All right, not bad. Except we have our pique arabesque the wrong way around. You're stepping onto your front foot, but you're not pushing off your back foot. Is that making any sort of sense? It should not be a 1-2 affair. It should be a 1 affair. Is that making sense? Yeah, big difference. Big difference between 1-2 or 1.
Oh, okay.
It's very subtle. But that pique actually is initiated by pushing off your back foot, not by stepping onto your front foot.
Okay.
And that is a whole pique conundrum, especially when they turn around and stuff, like our pique arabesque there, that third time. Or if you were to do pique turns, just the regular ones, it's always the back foot that makes it happen. The front foot is already there. It doesn't need to do anything.
Okay.
Okay, let's have this one more time before we say goodbye. What do you say? And here we go. Nice quick toes. Try to take it as easy as you can. Make the floor work for you. And 1. A little bit better. Yes. Okay. So yes.
So, I don't know, the mechanics again. If you're stepping onto your toes.
Yes.
I don't know. I just can't. I feel like I'm doing exactly what you said, but I don't know how to try not to.
So from here, well, obviously you will step onto the toes, but the question is, are you doing this or are you doing that? And you should
well, I know part of the problem.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't in plie.
Well, plie usually it's a good answer to anything, right? You do need a plie, that's right. Otherwise, it makes it, of course, very, very complicated. I mean, I guess you could, but
I didn't know how to get my back foot up if I.
And in this case, obviously, after your last jump, you're already in plie. So the first thing you have to do is opening that foot into that same plie without lifting it off the floor before pushing off your back.
Okay. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you.
And I will be seeing you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.